Jesus goes back to his place. Also that young man had forgotten that there is a God who commands honest morals. He had forgotten that it is forbidden to make for oneself gods which are not God. He had forgotten to keep the Sabbath as I taught you. He had forgotten a loving respect for his mother. He had forgotten that it is forbidden to fornicate, to steal, to be false, to covet his neighbor's wife, to kill himself and his soul, to commit adultery. He had forgotten everything. You have seen how he was stricken. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife is linked to, you shall not commit adultery. Lust always precedes deeds. Man is too weak to be able to crave for something without consuming his desire. And, what is exceedingly sad, man is not capable of behaving in the same way with regard to his honest desires. In evil man wishes and then fulfills his wish. In good he wishes and then stops, if he does not retreat. Since sinful desires are widely spread like couch grass which spreads by itself, I will repeat to you all what I said to him, are you little babies who do not know that temptation is poisonous and is to be avoided? I was tempted. The old excuse. But since it is also an old example, man ought to remember its consequences and thus say, no, our history does not lack examples of chaste people who persevered as such notwithstanding all the allurements of sex and the threats of violent people. Is temptation evil? It is not. It is the work of the evil one. But who overcomes it, turns it into glory. A husband who makes love with other women is a murderer of his wife, of his children and of himself. Who enters his neighbor's abode to commit adultery is a thief, and one of the most cowardly. Like a cuckoo, he enjoys somebody else's nest, without any expense. Who deceives the good faith of a friend, is a forger, because he simulates a friendship which in fact he does not have. Who behaves thus, dishonors himself and his parents. Thus, can God be with him? I worked the miracle for that poor mother. But I feel such disgust for lewdness, that it upsets me. You shouted out of fear and horror for leprosy. My soul shouted out of disgust for lewdness. I am surrounded by all possible miseries. And I am the savior of them all. But I prefer to touch a corpse, a just man, whose putrefied flesh has been honest and who is in peace with his soul, rather than go near anyone who smells of lust. I am the Savior, but I am the innocent 1. That should be remembered by all those who come here or speak of me, imputing to my person their own passions. I realize that you would like something else from me. But I cannot. The ruin of a youth, hardly formed and already demolished by lewdness, has upset me more than if I had touched death. Let us go to the sick people. Since I cannot be the word, owing to the nausea that chokes me, I shall be the health of those who hope in me.